Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Gauchos, the stock investing show that's completely out of pocket to help put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back with the boys.
What up, guys? Big Gaucho Tyler, we back.
Hey, David's here, and hopefully everyone's having a great day.
Yes, sir. This first piece of news is going to affect all of you because I know you all like this deep down, no matter who you are. Starbucks is permanently closing 400 stores in North America, and 200 of those are in Canada. That's crazy. It says they lost $3.2 billion just from the coronavirus and closures and all that. And in total, the amount of closures in Canada will amount to 17% of their locations there.
That's that's pretty
It's
significant,
huge.
honestly.
I know.
I think it just goes to show that just because the Dow and Nasdaq are going up insane amounts doesn't necessarily mean that we're out of the economic slump we're in currently.
Right. And also, no company is immune to any of these coronavirus problems, no matter how big. Like, Starbucks is easily the most recognizable coffee place. And I mean, you can see they've been losing billions of dollars, and that's just since March.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm curious to see if in the future, current other stocks will follow suit and start closing their stores if they have like brick and mortar locations.
I am too. I'm gonna have to invest in Restaurant Brands International because they own Tim Hortons, and soon Tim Hortons will take over.
dude, I would love to have Tim Hortons take over.
Not gonna lie, yeah, I'd rather have Tim Hortons over Starbucks every single day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty cheap. I like to brew my own coffee. That way, it's like I'm only spending 20 cents a cup, if even.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I need to get on that train, especially since all these Starbucks are closing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even drink coffee or anything. I just follow the money. That's what I drink.
That's right.
Natural water.
Mm-hmm. And cheap iced
So,
coffee.
so all right. So we got 400 stores closing. What are our thoughts on the stock? Is it gonna go down more? Is it gonna bounce out? Is it gonna go
Oh,
up
it's
because it's
definitely
bad
go
news?
down.
It's
Without
gonna
a doubt, it's
bottom
going to go
out.
down.
So they lost $3.2 billion because of the
Yeah,
virus.
yeah, and also another reason I think they're gonna totally hit the toilet is because I have an inside source who would like to remain anonymous that is employed by Starbucks, and she was given a choice of a severance package, moving between multiple stores to get the same hours she was getting, or a leave of absence as they were announcing all these closures today. And I guess that's what all the employees got. So
Dang.
basically, you take a cut on your hours, um, and like go in between like multiple stores to try to get a full 40, or you just like leave.
That's not sustainable,
No,
especially to keep
sir.
like, yeah, those people are gonna leave. They're gonna lose a majority of their workforce, and they're essentially cutting their company's value. Just no way around that.
They really are. And
Hmm.
a lot of the employees receive stock in the company when you work at Starbucks. So I have a feeling if they're all getting laid off, they're going to start selling off their shares that they have like really quickly. And so that's going to cause the stock to dump even more like this week.
Oh, that could be true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the most people would probably take the severance package because just moving between stores every day seems kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And there's no consistency at all. And a lot of them are still closed for coronavirus.
Yeah, or they might be just doing primarily drive-throughs.
Right. They're probably closing all the stores that don't have drive-throughs.
That makes sense.
I mean, that would be a smart thing to do, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, who knows if it's going to pay off? They're around $77. We're at Wednesday, June 10th. So we'll see. I'm predicting they'll be in the 50s by Friday.
That's what I was thinking. If you can,
Wow, that big of a drop, huh?
Could be.
yeah, if you can get it around $50, I believe in the long run they'll definitely figure it out. And I don't want to say like potentially reopen stores, but I feel like they figured out a way to be more accessible to people, like deliveries and whatnot. I feel like
Exactly.
they're gonna try and go that route. So maybe in long term it'd be good if you really got it like around $50 or even lower. So hold for the long term.
That's what I'm saying. Because like, and then Starbucks is so big and they have such a multinational holding that they could get bought out easily if they were filing for bankruptcy, and then they'd be saved.
Yeah.
So
Do you think
I
they'd
don't
be
know.
bailed out?
No.
No, no way. I don't think they get bailed out, but I think they could definitely get bought out by a bigger company like Restaurant Brands International that also owns Tim Hortons. They kind of have a coffee monopoly, minus
Like
Dunkin' Donuts.
Luck and Coffee.
Luckin Coffee somehow comes up with all the money that they faked.
That's so crazy though. Like throughout all this the coffee business has been taking a pretty big hit on it. Like Luck and Coffee in China, obviously they had their own issues. Now Starbucks. Hey, whatever happened to that IPO that we were talking about with the coffee beans?
What do you mean?
Remember there was an IPO coming out?
I'm drawing a blank on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
me too.
you said, Dave, you used to go to that place because they have really
Oh,
dark
Oh,
coffee.
Pete's?
Pete's
Pete's
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. What happened to them?
I don't know. I haven't been following them too much. I don't know if their IPO went public.
So yeah, no, I'm assuming they're gonna be a flop probably. Just not looking good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like if you think about the coffee industry in America, most of it's not really centered on, the actual product. At least that's in my opinion. I feel like a lot of it is centered around the culture where you go there and you're kind of going there to do work essentially. And then you get the coffee as like a supplement.
Okay. I mean, do you
Uh,
think here you
I
go
was
ahead,
gonna
Aussie.
say, just as a quick fill in, Pizza's not started trading yet, but they're gonna open at 73.46 a share.
Damn.
Yeah, right up there with Starbs,
Watch them go to 52.
I
probably.
didn't know they were as big as Starbucks.
They're bigger actually, because
Oh, really?
they have a lot of locations in Europe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It makes sense with that, I guess.
Sir, I don't know how
Uh,
J Pow's gonna print his way out of that one. What were you boys? You guys can keep going.
I forgot what I
Um,
was gonna say.
All right, that's all right. Well, since J Pow doesn't know how he's going to print his way out of it, Federal Reserve just announced that interest rates are going to be at 0 through 2022, and the
wow.
futures are flat as a result. There's really not much growth there.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean that's a long time. That's not subject to change, is it?
I don't think so. Not that I've heard of. Of course, it
That
just
seems
came out
kind of
today.
yeah, it seems kind of wild that they would say that interest rates are going to be 0% for an entire 2 years, essentially.
Well, some of the executives, I mean, not executives, you know what I mean, but they were predicting that we'd get a 5% GDP growth next year positive. I'm like, there's no way.
mm, mm-mm. I mean, so when it says Federal Reserve is announcing 0% interest rates, is that like for mortgages or what does that like entail?
Depends on what you qualify for. Um, Likely you'd pay somewhere in the twos, like low twos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just has to deal with that banks that borrow from the Fed are going to have 0% interest.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because if the bank's getting 0%, then like the best, like if you have like the best credit possible, they'll still probably charge you 2 points or 2%
Yeah.
at
Yeah, I
least.
don't think a consumer would ever get a 0% interest.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So for all the viewers out there, my boss has told me this and my dad has told me this. If you can get a loan for less than 3%, that's basically free money
On a house.
on a house, on a car. Generally, it's basically free money.
Might be a good time to refinance my truck now that I think about it. Get
Yeah.
a
Get,
get a much lower payment.
Hmm. You think if they'll ever go to negative interest rates just to really stimulate borrowing and spending?
I don't know. I think they just have to let a recession happen. If Trump doesn't get reelected, they're not going to care because that's all Jerome Powell's pretty much doing. He's just trying to get Trump's economic record up. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it goes. The more it goes down, the better it is for us, especially at this time of our lives. Like we're starting to get into looking into a house, trying to buy a car. All this, the lower the interest rates, the better for us.
Yeah, I know. I'd
Mhm.
like to. Maybe we would get a 0% mortgage if the Federal Reserve goes negative, and then the banks can just charge zero.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be that's once in a lifetime, dude. I'd buy as much as I could.
Dude, just hear me out. If we get right now the Fed announced a 0%, so we're looking at around 2% on houses. And let's say we have the housing crash, all the prices just go down. We're literally getting houses for free essentially, because we know in the long run, if we hold for a year or two, that house value will go up and our payments will be nothing.
That's true. That's very true, my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you
so
can just flip that real fast.
yeah,
Oh, I'm waiting for that. That's for sure.
Flip that house.
yeah.
Flip
Now,
that house.
if we grow, we'll definitely do a video of us buying a house and flipping it.
The big gaucho mansion.
Exactly.
I'm down. I got experience I can provide. Bro, you know what a really crazy flip is that I just saw in the stock market today?
Hmm.
What?
Tesla is now over $1,000. It closed at 1025 today, but they
Jeez.
were they were down to 361 in March, like off of $900 in February.
Yeah.
So you could have had some insane profit on that. Like that's like over $600 a share.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always considered buying Tesla just because I like their business motto, I guess. I like Elon Musk in general. I think he's a really interesting person. He does a lot of really cool stuff. But
He is a very smart guy.
oh yeah, without a doubt. But I don't think $1,000 a share for Tesla is quite. I think it's way too high. It's bound to come down.
I do too. That's 183% gain in 3 months, less than that.
Hmm. But
I
I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I heard I saw like a report that with this new share price that Tesla has officially became the highest valued car company.
Wow. Over
So
like for all the Detroit
Toyota,
companies, that's big.
yeah, all of
Taking
them.
over GM.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean their stock is just through the roof, and just based on their evaluation right now, they are officially the most valued company. But obviously, if their stock goes back down, then things will change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And I think they're so overvalued and they're so volatile like all the time. I feel like every week Tesla's at a new high or a new low. So it's like the one stock I'm scared to buy all the time is Tesla.
I mean, Elon Musk got his bonus. He got a lot of shares for $300. So that man is definitely swimming in money right now.
He's got dough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, Elon, please sponsor our videos and send us a couple Teslas filled with cash. We'd love that.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I was sponsored by Tesla, but I don't know. I guess a Model 3 long range performance version with the white interior, matte black exterior would be cool.
Love
I would
that.
just like the Tesla truck. That thing looks awesome.
It really does.
Yeah, I mean, I think we still have to write a letter to Warren Buffett, so might as well make a second letter to Elon, just ask him for some stuff. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens. We'll make a video on that.
40 cents of postage leads to over $100,000 in cars.
Hey, you never know.
That's a good big gaucho investment. Buy futures on the post office. Just kidding. Um, maybe buy futures on airlines because we got Delta selling 1.25 billion in bonds to offset all their debt because they're expecting revenue to drop 90%.
Yeah, and
Wow.
we've been talking about this for a little while that just having the planes sit on the tarmac or in the storage containers, you still got to do repairs on these airplanes. So it's not like you're just
Yep.
sitting there and you're just chilling. You're sitting there and you're leaking money.
All the time. And if you're in Arizona, I just saw this today when I was driving in between Phoenix and Tucson. One of the largest boneyards where all the major airlines are parking their planes is on the way to Tucson. And it's so strange. You just look off in the distance and there's miles of runway just filled up with planes parked there. And you see all the United logos and Southwest and JetBlue. I'm like, this is eerie, you know, because there's nothing out there. It's just desert.
So you're saying like those planes are just sitting there for no reason? They're done. They're not being used ever again.
Well, no, I mean maybe eventually if they get their numbers back, but they're just
Oh,
not being
okay.
used right now. They're just parked like in rows like together. It's kind of creepy.
I think what we need to do is go there and purchase one for pennies, and then we can like make a plane that says Big Gaucho on it, and then we can live in it. We can park it in my backyard. We'll be good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we'd be financially ruined trying to maintain one of those.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to have it fly. We could just have it sit there, and we can just have like a little clubhouse or something, and they're like our headquarters in a plane.
That'd be kind of sick, actually.
I mean,
The Gaucho Nacho plane.
dude, I'm all for it.
Hey, if you're driving around Scottsdale and you see Tyler's house and you see an airplane, you'll know where he lives. A Boeing 737 in someone's
Max.
backyard.
I mean, it seems kind of weird that they're having all these planes stored in Arizona where it's just insanely hot. I feel
Well,
like
it's
there'd be probably a better place to store them, at least in the summertime.
I don't know. I mean, it's dry. They probably don't want the humidity to get into all the planes and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there must
I
be
don't
some
know.
logic behind it, I guess.
Yeah, because I agree with you. Like, I feel like some of the parts would get dry rotted.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they know more than we do.
I really hope so.
So is Delta a buy or a not buy?
I don't think so. I think if they're selling that much money in bonds, they're probably not doing well for much longer.
True. And then just 90% in revenue loss, you're basically going bankrupt with those numbers.
Yeah, I know. I mean, all the airlines are going to be in for a really tough time.
Yeah, I'm holding in for the long haul.
I know I'm trying to also, mainly because I don't have a choice because there's no green days this week.
Dude, I'm so happy.
I
I
guess I
knew this was
am.
coming.
Well, the Dow's posting a lot of losses, but Nasdaq is breaking records every day. They're up to 10,000 today for the first time in history.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it's all those tech companies on the Nasdaq.
That is true.
That's
Probably
pretty
why.
wild. Someday we might have the Nasdaq be worth more than the Dow J.
I would move. I wouldn't even deal with this market anymore. I'd just cash out my portfolio at a loss and just move. That'd be the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, do you
Apple's
think
stock
they?
price is like $20,000.
Oh, I know. Do y'all think like the Nasdaq, sorry, can keep this up, or is it time for them to start coming down to and pull back?
I feel like they're gonna keep it up just because I think they're gonna crash. You know, like whatever. I think it's usually the opposite.
That's true.
So, good point.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see
I
how it
mean, they're
goes.
definitely gonna recorrect. I don't think they should be at a market high at this point in time.
Oh, not at all.
Especially because a lot of Americans are feeling uncertain about the economy. It just seems that it's kind of rushed.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I guess it's a little too soon.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Like, we all agree that the stock market does not reflect what's actually happening in the economy, in a sense, or in reality.
Mm-hmm. Not at all. It's totally separate. It's its own separate casino. Everybody.
Basically.
True though.
But if you guys remember, like a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about a possible GrubHub Uber Eats merger, right?
Yes, sir. I do remember.
That sounds familiar? Yeah. So
I was
apparently what
there.
happened was GrubHub declined the offer to merge with Uber Eats because they thought it was too low of a price. And GrubHub just came around and acquired Just Eats for $7.3 billion.
Wow.
Yeah, so this deal is going to make them the largest delivery company outside of China. I believe there's one in China that's just like a monopoly, essentially.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, so I mean,
I've
if you guys
I've
don't know, Just Eat is mostly a European thing.
I was about to
Okay.
ask. I never heard of it.
Yeah, yeah. So they're not really American; they're more European.
So basically, Grubhub is like, yeah, you know what? I'm worth a lot more than you. I'm gonna buy this company out, and now I'm bigger than. I'm assuming they're bigger than Uber Eats.
Yeah, bro, they were
Yeah,
just straight up like, all right, let's go the multinational route and just like if we can't do a deal with Uber, we'll just buy everything in Europe.
Wow, that's so crazy how it happened so quickly.
That's a big
It-
power move.
yeah, they just picked up the phone. They're like, "Hey, Just Eats, you want to be the biggest company? I'm in." Just like that.
You want to be the biggest gaucho on the internet.
Seriously, their stock is up like 10% around there.
Yeah,
in after hours.
I think overall, yeah. Let me check.
I should have bought when we were talking about it, but I held off because I thought Uber was just going to buy them out, and then I didn't know what was going to happen to the stock price or what price they were
Yeah.
going to buy out at.
True.
Uh oh, never mind. They're only up. They went up 2% today, and then they're up almost 4.5% in after hours. But Jesus, man, they definitely took off.
Holy
They were
Toledo!
trading at $56, $55, and now they're at 61 just a day.
Damn.
All right.
Pretty
Yeah,
solid.
yeah. I remember thinking about buying Grubhub too, but I thought the deal with Uber Eats was going to go through. I thought they were going to merge for sure, and then
Yeah.
this kind of surprised me. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Retweet.
in my head, I was like, okay, they're not gonna have the deal, and then Grubhub's stock is just gonna plummet. Then I was gonna buy in, but that never happened because the Dow Jones was keep going up, so they just kept gaining value. And now they pull this out, and now they're worth even more. So just boat has been missed.
You couldn't have predicted that. You know, I didn't even know that company existed. I mean, it'd be so hard to call that, but somebody out there did. Someone always does.
Yep.
It's always one person. There's
Yeah, so
always one
they're gonna have
person.
two headquarters. They're gonna have one in Amsterdam and one somewhere in the United States.
It'd be kind of dope. Be a cool
Yeah.
place to headquarter. Hey, well, you know how they say there's always one person that's right, but we always got two winners, two losers, and three sleepers. So I think that's better than one.
True. Hit that
Just to,
soundtrack.
yes, sir. Hit that soundtrack. All right. Five Below. It's a discount store chain I just found out about today, but I've seen them popping up all over the place in Arizona. 9.40% up. I
Dang.
don't know. I feel like they're trying too hard to be Ross or the dollar
Yeah.
store, but
Yeah, I
it's
was
like
gonna
right
say
in
Ross
between.
Jr.
Dude, no
Yeah.
one can run with Ross. They are such a household name. Like if you go there, you're an OG and you have style and you like to save money.
Yes, sir. That's why I don't think they'll last is because they didn't pick a side and you can't just be in between because like Tyler said, I mean, Ross is just so much better anyway.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this company. Where are they based at, or where do they have their stores?
They kind of have franchises that pop up all over. I've seen a couple in Arizona, but not many. So
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
don't nick it until you try it. This may be the next big thing.
Hey, I
next
mean, I'm
big
down.
gaucho.
Wait, you said there is a store here in Arizona, yeah?
Yeah, there's a couple. We should do that for a challenge video.
No, Stock Adventures, boys. We're gonna go
Uh,
check out what
true.
they have.
There's a lot of them here.
Can
All
I
right,
speak to your manager, please? Why are you copying Ross?
dude. We could definitely interview some of the employees. That'd be hilarious.
It would. We got
Jeez.
6 locations to choose from.
Dude, I'm all for that. Do a little stock adventure with the boys.
Yeah,
See if Five Below.
if you guys want to see that, comment on this video if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And then we got Ballard Power Systems, which this is super niche. They make fuel cells for heavy equipment, like like big tractors and machines and stuff like that, and they're up 17.39%. And I don't think I'm gonna pull a trig because I don't know anything about them.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. That's a huge jump, but they have a really niche market, and it's kind of promising that they got such a huge rise because it may indicate that manufacturing is coming back strong.
I hope so, but it's a little bit weird just because while manufacturing is coming back, like if they're only making one product, it's super specific. I feel like it could make them pretty volatile. It might be a short run.
Yeah, true.
Yes, sir. And then on the other hand, we got some more familiar faces on Biggest Losers. We got the Gap Incorporated down 11.55%, which, if you don't know, obviously they own Gap. And then they also have their most notable brands, Banana Republic, Old Navy, and Athleta.
Oh, I love Old Navy. That place is pretty cool.
I
Yeah,
would
they
say
got some
so.
good jeans, good shirts, good shorts. Pretty
Banger
quality
deals.
stuff. Banger
sir.
deals.
And I think Athleta, that's just for girls essentially, right?
I think so. Or it's like workout gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just kind of associate them with like the yoga pants
Lulu.
essentially. Yeah, like Lululemons.
That's what I just lump them together. But I don't.
It's just one product.
Yeah, it's everything's one product to me. This is like a communist country.
Oh boy.
Just kidding. Anyway, I don't think I'll do it just because everyone's buying clothes online right now, and I don't know if I can see them making a comeback.
I don't know. I've seen Old Navy doing pretty well recently, but I guess the coronavirus definitely had a huge impact on them. And I mean, they do have a pretty decent online store, but
They do.
for me personally, like I don't know, nothing really beats going to the store yourself and looking through the rack and trying it on, especially, is really important to me.
Well, they don't let you try stuff on with COVID anymore.
Nope. All the
So,
fitting rooms are closed.
Yep.
is
That
that
might be
for
part of it.
good?
Probably not, but it'll take some
Foreseeable
time.
future. Yeah, really.
Like I went to H&M today to buy some slacks. I thought I knew my size, and I got them. Came home, tried them on. They're too small. So definitely a disadvantage.
That's
Yeah.
really frustrating because then, I mean, like you're still trying it on because then you're just gonna return it. So like, it makes no sense.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
You're just wasting your time.
Yep.
Just
So,
to be socially correct and be like, oh, we're abiding by rules. Okay, whatever. I mean, you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of pissing people off.
you should just
Yeah.
order like 5 different sizes online that are like remotely close, and then just pick them out at home, and then only make one trip to the store. It's such a hassle. No, it's
I mean,
way easier.
that may be the move.
Yeah. Think
But then
smart.
you had to buy 5 of them, and then when they come back, you're gonna have to repackage them and then send them back as a return. All that
No,
jazz.
no, you can just bring it to the store.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
okay. I see what you mean.
they also give you free return labels to send them back for free.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, that makes more sense. Like, yeah, if I get it and I find one I like, then I take the other ones back to the store. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
and if
my
we
guy.
all start doing this, it's gonna make them bleed money, and they're gonna reopen the fitting rooms. So we're gonna get what we want.
You're gonna lose so much money on shipping.
Yeah, that can't.
Shipping.
Yeah, that's gotta be pretty expensive.
I know. Norwegian cruise line ships are expensive too.
Dude,
Like, true.
I
Haha.
hope they go down back to $10. I'll buy.
They're down 14.42%. They're our second biggest loser of the day.
Dang, that's pretty scary. Hopefully that doesn't follow suit with Carnival. I'd be very upset.
Carnival's down like 10% today. I'm so scared.
Yeah, they're close.
Yeah.
They're really close to being on the list.
Yeah, but we have an insider bias, so we're not going to put them on the list.
No, we don't. Please, somebody take it out.
They are definitely
SE
a buy.
SEC, that's a joke. We are not personally invested in Norwegian Cruise Lines.
That is
Oh,
true. We are not. I might consider it though. I mean, they have some upside now, especially when they dropped a little bit.
Me too. I want to buy into them so bad, but they just need to go down more. If they go down to like under 15, then I might pull trig.
Might too. These sleeper stocks are looking like a snack too, and the first one's under $15 actually. JetBlue Airlines, my personal favorite. About $12 today. So hey, maybe that's a good $15 buy for you.
Yeah. You don't like Spirit?
No, I like Spirit. They're just they disappointed me. They didn't go down far enough for me to buy. Need to get
I,
into correction territory.
I mean, I think I'm good where I'm at. I bought American and I have United Airlines, so I'm kind of set on the airlines stocks. But if Norwegian wants to go down some more, let us know and we'll buy some of you. Sponsor us.
Let us know. That's right. Oh dang, Norwegian's down. Not Norwegian. I'm sorry. Spirit Airlines is down 14.46% today, and they're down another 7% after hours.
Oh, dang.
Wow, that's a lot.
So there's your drop.
There we go. You guys spoke it into
Bye.
existence for me. Whew, Molson Coors, another fan favorite. A lot of good beers.
Yummy.
Bars are reopening. Good time to buy.
Yeah, especially people who've been home so long, all they've been doing is drinking, and they definitely want to go out and drink now too. So
Yeah, that's all you can do sometimes.
Yeah, that was definitely a concern with a lot of health professionals that people were just going to sit inside and pick up bad habits like smoking and alcohol consumption.
It totally happened.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, it wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me if people are drinking a lot more than they were in the past.
People also picked up some good habits too. Like we were talking about how e-commerce is really big and Shopify is going through the roof. In
it
that same
is.
sector, we got GoDaddy. They got an 87% buy rating today. I just looked.
Wow.
So if you don't know what GoDaddy is, it's a domain name registrar and website hosting. So might wanna get on that while they're having a dip right now.
Yeah, I mean, seems like a pretty interesting stock. I consider it. I think they are pretty good. Domain names are always going to be around,
That's
especially
right.
unless something just wild happens and our internet just gets changed forever in some way.
Right. And they've been around for 23 years too, so they're really solid. And they're a local Arizona company, boys. Got an Arizona one on the map for once.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to
Hey,
buy.
That's right. Yeah, we gotta buy just for that.
Yeah, if you guys want
and
to.
also they have really funny commercials. At least they did in the past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Super Bowl
hilarious.
commercials,
Yeah.
legendary.
Yeah.
True. Look them up. GoDaddy Super Bowl commercial highlights.
Go daddy, go daddy.
Yeah, so if you guys want
Still
us to
hits.
go to the GoDaddy headquarters and interview the president, let us know, and we'll definitely put that on our to-do list.
Bob Parsons, call us if you want to come on the show for some
Yeah.
reason.
Sponsor us, or we'll come to you.
We'll come to you. That'd be legit.
Dude,
This is a deal you cannot miss out on.
Oh,
I'd
I
be
know
so
how we
down.
could. I would too, and I know just how we can get him on the show.
How?
We can have him download the Anchor app on his phone and call in using their new mobile podcasting feature.
Yo, okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
what's that?
we could totally do that. I don't know what it's about, but let's roll that sponsor and have Anchor tell us about it. Seamless.
Love it.
Hey, so Canal took that dub today, sadly. Dave was close to overtaking, but he's still in the running. What do we think for tomorrow?
Oh,
Um,
man.
so today I woke up
26.9.
and the market had already opened, so I kind of felt bad. So I just gave out like a total BS estimate. I said 29,000 just because I was like, I can't predict after I see the initial opening. So
I barely made it. I barely got in on pre-market at like 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I put mine in at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I saw you guys when I woke up. I was like, oh dang.
yeah. So I don't know. I think it probably will keep dropping just to do a further correction. But how much it's gonna drop is the question.
I
'Cause it
got a
didn't really
number.
drop that much today.
No, it wasn't, but I think I got the perfect number.
I got a
Hey,
number
what's
too.
that?
26.5.
Bro, that was my number. Bro, take it back.
How am I supposed to know what
Dude,
you're thinking?
26501.
No, I can't do that. That'd be so messed up.
No, you can't.
I'd be wrecked, bro. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a big storm tomorrow. I mean, especially with the Federal Reserve news today and the futures are flat. So
All
Dow's
right.
really hurting right now.
I'm gonna pull a Canal 26,400.
26400.
What are you feeling, David?
You dingus.
You took my number.
If anyone isn't watching the video, we're all in remote locations. Dave's actually 2 hours away. Tyler's half an hour away from me. So yeah, I took his number.
Huh. You know, I think it's gonna be a red day as well.
Ooh,
But
going bull.
yeah, I'm going bear right now.
Bear.
So I
Say 20.
think I'm going to say
Stop influencing him, Tyler.
I'm trying to
30,000.
say if I want to like mess up Austin, if I want to mess up Tyler. Like
We don't know what
Either.
Canal's gonna pick either.
well, no, I don't.
Go safe. 26,800.
I don't think that's safe. I'm gonna go with 26,450.
Are you
Dude,
kidding me?
No, I'm not
Canal's
kidding
literally
you.
gonna be like $20. He's like 26,300 or 2700 or
Yeah.
26,700 or 600.
Fine,
No,
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
it.
get it right on.
You guys
All
are
right, dude.
dicks.
Hey, you took my number.
You took my number too. I was
All right,
thinking that.
all right, all right, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this ever again. We're gonna be more mature on the next episode. We're raised
I
better
mean, I
than this.
think if you take someone's number, you should play rock paper scissors for it.
How are we supposed to, all right, we should in the future we should just all say the numbers at the exact same time and see if anyone has overlap.
Okay, I'm down.
Maybe. Then
Maybe,
this
but
won't
then it's
happen
gonna get
again.
kind of messy.
That's true.
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Give me 10 minutes of sorting it out. But you'll just have to see what happens if we can get along on Friday. Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the show. Leave us a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com if you want to send in an investing tip. We might play it on the show. Tyler, would you hit that disclaimer for me, please?
Got y'all. All right, guys. So, quick disclaimer: we are not licensed brokers, so everything said in this podcast is our opinions from our experiences. We love to make money, so we want you guys to make money as well. Please check us out on all the social medias and like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, page, text, all that. Please like and subscribe. That's our main thing right now. Like and subscribe. And Dave, please let the viewers know what our popping Instagram is.
Yeah, so the Instagram is at Big Gauchos, and we're posting some new content there daily. So it's catching up. So go check it out. It's mostly highlight clips and just kind of promoting the YouTube channel a little bit.
All the good to get you in a good mood. And make sure you go check it out on streaming too. Helps us out. But like always, good night from Arizona. We hope you made some money today.